Today on our 2017 Ford Explorer, we're going to be installing Etrailer.com's Class 3 2-inch trailer hitch receiver, part number E98867. And this is what our hitch is going to look like when it's installed. As you can see, the cross tube is going to be visible towards the center here, but for the most part it's going to be tucked back pretty far and well hidden. It's a Class 3 2-inch by 2-inch hitch receiver, so it's going to be great for all of your towing needs, from bike racks to cargo carriers to trailers. It uses a 5/8 inch hitch pin and clip. You can pick one up here at Etrailer.com. Features plate-style safety chain loops. They don't have the largest opening, but they should accommodate most safety chains. It features a 400-pound tongue weight, that's the force going down on top of the receiver, and a 4,000-pound gross towing capacity, that's how much it can pull behind it. When using a weight distribution system, the tongue weight is going to increase to 500 pounds, and the gross towing capacity is going to increase to 5,000 pounds. You do want to verify in your vehicle's owner's manual that you don't exceed any of its towing capacities. And now to help you when deciding on accessories, I've got some measurements for you. From the ground to the top inside edge of the receiver tube, it measures about 15 3/4 inches. This is important if determining you need a drop, rise, or raise shank on any of your accessories. From the center of the hitch pinhole to the edge of the rear bumper, it measures about 5.5 inches. This is important when determining if any of your folding accessories can be placed in the upright storage position without contacting the bumper. We'll begin our installation underneath the vehicle. We're going to need to lower the exhaust, so we're going to install a strap. Just hang it here underneath the exhaust, and this is going to ensure we don't drop the exhaust down too low and cause any damage to it. Just put that on there. We'll just kind of snug it up, that way it'll catch it for us. We'll now spray our rubber hangers and pry those off on each side. And there's also one in the center, further towards the front of the vehicle. We'll now remove our exhaust hangers using an 18mm socket. We'll set that aside. We're not going to be reinstalling the hanger, but we are going to need the rubber portion of it. On the driver's side, our hanger doubles as a tow hook. So we're going to be taking this whole assembly off as well. There are 3 bolts that holds this one on. There's 2 on the bottom like the other side, but an additional one on the side. Side one also is an 18mm socket. We'll now take our fish wire, slide the spacer on it, and then thread on our carriage bolt. We'll then slide the carriage bolt up through the frame here on our passenger side, push the spacer in behind it, and then we'll pull those back down. We'll now lift our hitch into position. You need to go up over your exhaust. Take your fish wire, slide it down through the circular hole on the passenger side. We'll then take the medium-sized bolts that come in our kit, slide a conical tooth washer on it with the teeth facing up towards the hitch, and thread that into the holes. Once you get one on each side, the hitch will hold itself up, making it easier to install the rest of your hardware. Now we can install the rest of our bolts. You'll have 2 bolts, just like the ones we installed, that are going to go into the weld nuts in the frame. And you'll have 1 flange bolt that will thread onto your carriage bolt that you fish wired down. We'll now install our exhaust brackets onto our hitch. So you'll want to remove the rubber from both the muffler and the brackets. We'll take the longer bolts that come in the kit, slide a flat washer on it. We're going to slide that through our rubber isolator. We'll then slide that through the opening here on our hitch. And on the other side, we'll place a flat washer followed by a lock nut. And we're going to do this on both sides. And now we'll tighten them up with a 16mm socket and wrench. And we just want it to be secure, so we want to have that little bit of play there so we can move it around. The locking nut will keep it from coming undone. We'll do that on the other side as well. Now we'll tighten down the rest of our hardware using a 19mm socket. And now torque your hardware to the specifications found in your instructions. We can now reinstall our exhaust. Just lift it into position and slide it through the hangers that we attached to our hitch. And we'll reinstall the last one, and now we can remove our strap. And that completes our installation of Etrailer.com's Class 3 trailer hitch receiver on our 2017 Ford Explorer.